Hello students, welcome to Chrysotutor videos. In our series of videos we are doing currently, we are solving integrated science BECE past question. We started with 1990 essay type questions. We solved question 1A and B in the previous videos. In this video we want to take question 1C. Okay, and our I question says that we should draw a well-labeled diagram of a flower. So we should draw a flower, so a diagram of a flower. But now we are being told to have a well-labeled diagram, meaning that we should label it into details. Okay, so on our screen is an example of a flower. Okay, a hibiscus flower, very beautiful. With the hibiscus flower, the main part, okay, the main parts that we should be conversant with is the pistil. So the pistil has different types, so different parts, sorry. Because it's going to be a well-labeled diagram, we should know all the parts of the pistil. We also have the stamen. We should know the parts that come together to form the stamen. Then we have the petal and also the sepal. Okay, all right, so let's take a diagram with all these parts indicated. So we have to draw something like this, okay, indicating all the various parts of the flower, okay, of a flower. So we can pick any flower of any plant, then we label it. So with this diagram, or with this flower we have on our screens, is a flower of an apple tree. Okay, apple, we all eat apple, right? Yeah, there's a flower of an apple tree or apple plant. And to our top left corner we could see stamen. Okay, stamen, which is made up of what? The anther and the filament. Stamen, the anther and the filament. Okay, then to our right top corner we could see the pistil, which is made up of what? The stigma, the ovary and the style. So we have the stigma, ovary and the what? And the style. Good. Now when we come down on our right hand side, down from the pistil, we see what? Petals. Okay, petals. The petals of the apple plant, of this apple plant, is what? White. Some have different colors, especially for the insect pollinated flowers. They are very, very what? Colorful. Okay, very, very colorful. Then when you come down the right hand side, not looking at the apple fruit, but down at the flower, you see what? Ovary. Okay, ovary. So we label the ovary on top, but it's also down there. What the diagram is trying to indicate is that the ovary is part of what? The pistil. Okay, so it's a collection. The pistil is made up of what? The stigma, the ovary and then the style. But the ovary itself is located beneath the style. Okay, beneath the style. All right, then in the ovary we have what? Ovule. Okay, then beneath the beneath the ovary we have what? The sepal. Okay, the sepal, which also protects the plant. Okay, the sepal. Then after that we have other parts. So let's look at a black and white diagram, okay, to help us draw well, because the ideology is to what? Draw in an exams room. Okay, draw in an exams room. So you're going to be given a pencil, white paper, so black and white is what you're going to draw, not a colored version. So this black and white diagram showing us the various parts of what? A flower. Remember, we said the main parts you should consider are the pistil, stamen, the sepal, the petal. Okay, these four things should come. But remember that for the pistil we have what? The stigma, the style and then the ovary. The stamen we have the anther and the filament. Okay, in there. So these are the details that should come out of what? Your diagram. Okay, good. Let's talk about the parts of the flower we have here. So you should see the way it has been labeled. When labeling, make sure that your lines do not cross. Every line you are giving to a particular label should not join or touch any other label. It should be every label for one line, every line for one label. So in our diagram you could see pistil, okay, which comes out to give us what? The stigma, a straight line linking the stigma. There is no other line touching the line indicating what? The stigma. Then we have the style, also a straight line, okay, not close to any other line, separated well, okay, touching the part we are labeling very clearly. Okay, then we have the ovary. So this is a better diagram and well labeled. Okay, well labeled, very well labeled. So on our left hand side, you can see the pistil, the stigma, the style, and the ovary, well labeled. When we go to our right hand side, you can see the stamen, okay, also well labeled. You can see the anther on top. Down, we could see what the filament. After that, we can see the petal. For your level, I wouldn't advise you writing the corolla. Just stick to the petal. Petal is one. Corolla is a collection of what? Petals. Okay. And we have the sepal. Collection of sepal is what? The calyx. But for now, just stick to what? Labeling only one. Okay. So your work looks what? Clearer. So you just label petal, sepal. Now you come beneath the flower. The joining side of the flower to the plant is called what? The receptacle. Okay, the joining point is a receptacle. Then the part of the extension of the plant that joins to the flower is called a pedicle. Okay, so the enlongment of the stem or the branch of the plant that goes into the flower is the pedicle. So these are the labels of a flower that you should give in an examination. Don't forget, okay, labels of a flower you should give in an examination. Now let's go to the II part of question 1C. It is demanding of us the importance of a flower to the plant. Importance of the flower to the plant. We always see plants with a lot of flowers. What are these? What are the importance of the flowers to this plant? For sexually reproductive plants or sexual plants, okay, we have asexual and sexual reproduction in plants. For the sexual ones, the flower is the main sexual reproductive organ. The flower is the main sexual reproductive organ. So for the asexual, they have reproductive part or vegetative part. But for sexual plants, the main sexual organ is what? The flower. You could have ones with both male and female organs on it, and some with only what? Male, and some with only what? Female organs on it. But the main idea is that the flower is the main sex reproductive organ, sexual reproductive organ. All right. Thank you for joining this lesson. I am Selai and I've been your Chrysotutor for today. Join us on our social media platforms and enjoy more educative materials to help you in your academic journey. Meet you in the next video. Bye for now.